There you go. Yeah. Yeah. One more. You got it. Yeah. All you. There you go. Good work.
There's the man I was looking for. Good workout, kid. How we doing, Cap? It is just Cap, right?
Yeah, you got it right. All good here, Coach Dub.
Good stuff, kid. You've been building a lot of trust in a short amount of time. Keep it up.
Well, on that note, possible to get some extra reps in this week.
Of course. What are you trying to get better at? All right, good. Let's get out there.
Let's get it.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Fred Warner, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the 49ers and...
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback. First down, Marino. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now the NFC's leading rusher a season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Marino. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. You look at this Niner defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL at stopping the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them.
New York set to take the field. And partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game. They'll throw on first down with Marino. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On third down, Marino. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That third down conversion good for 23. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Another run with Mitchell. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. This defense for the Niners, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletion. And
now out come the Giants. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Marino. Going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out.
Possession switching back to the New York Giants. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early? Now Marino on first down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 24-yard line.
Marino on play action. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's... too far and brings up 3rd down. The Giants, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Marino will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On gain of 19 yards. First down, New York.
Here we go again with Marino. To Barkley on the check down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. On second down, here's Barkley. And look at this for the second straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Marino to throw. And this one is incomplete. And the Giants ready to come out now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. On 1st and 10, it's Marino. This is Shepard on the catch. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Marino. And that is incomplete.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Out of the gun, it's Marino. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards. First down, Giants.
To throw again is Marino. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was...
Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, the quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Marino. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Marino sets up. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 18 yards the gain for number 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Marino. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Ooh, the juke. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Marino to throw it. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Paris Campbell.
Marino will look to throw on 1st. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Isaiah Hodgins, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the... Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. At the offense as they work their way back out for their 1st possession of the 2nd half. They'll throw on 1st down with Marino. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his 1st read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. A very good move for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Now Marino. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Giants.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. He'll take it inside the 25.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
A throw over the middle, taken in. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Barkley, inside handoff. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, is going to take a peek. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants get a bit closer. And New York set to take the field. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Marino incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Giants 1st down.
1st down, here's Mitchell. A nice little juke. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
16 yards. 1st down, Giants.
To throw is Marino. And that one complete to Hodgins. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 49ers, 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. Marino looks to toss it again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shepard. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
Marino will throw. Completes this again to Shepard. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, Marino. And this one's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now Marino on first down. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Elijah Mitchell, the ball carrier. Fred Warner in on the tackle.
First down, Marino. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Looking for Shepard deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And now they're in the hurry up. Now it's Marino. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to have a third down. Here we go again with Marino. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job. So it's a win for the Niners here, and it's thanks in large part to the play of their quarterback, and that's Daniel Jones.
Yeah, he was definitely the X factor. He had 3 touchdown passes, ran for another, and really had this defense grasping for straws throughout much of this ball game.
So for the Niners, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Hey, what's good, Nat?
What's good is the new spot I've hooked you up with.
Okay. Got a nice crib set up for me?
Only the best for the league's most promising rookie. Keys will be coming your way soon, and hotel life will be a thing of the past.
I like the sound of that. I'm ready to get settled in.
Well, I think you'll be really happy with the place I got set up for you. And this is only the start of your journey. The better you play, the better home will be able to get you in, and with that come plenty of perks. Exactly what an elite athlete needs.
Always coming through for me. Thanks again, Nat.
Of course, Cap. Talk soon.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got Bobby Okereke. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance.
And now out come the Giants. On 1st and 10, it's Marino. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep it. 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Marino. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked.
He's got to try to shake off the interception he threw on that first drive and led to the field goal. And now back out there for drive number 2. 1st down here. The slot man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 53 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. They've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And Saquon going to have a Giants first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Marino here from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's second down and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. It'll be Marino on the sneak, and he will have a Giants first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now this time, Marino will throw. As is complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Marino off of play action. Throw right side going to be caught by Ward. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Marino sets up. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Boy, Charles, that's a great response drive from the rookie quarterback. Remember, threw the pick on the previous possession. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Now Marino to throw it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Marino's 2nd down throw incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Marino to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jordan Phillips drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Seems to me that our friend Old Momentum, I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
And the Giants ready to come out now. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying...
They begin with a run by Barkley. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. 2nd down and 8. Marino here from down around his goal line. But it's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
From the gun on third down is Marino. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Marino. And his throw here's incomplete. The Giants are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Out of the gun, it's Marino. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. Marino on play action. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Play fake. Here's Marino. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Marino's incompletion on 1st down leads to 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And Marino's throw there incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play.
To throw again is Marino. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. New York set to take the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. To throw is Marino. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That throw by Marino incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now Marino. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 17 yards and a giant first down. They go play action now. Marino. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Give running right is Mitchell. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. And New York set to take the field. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he will have a Giants first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Once again, it's Mitchell. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now it's Marino. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Marino will throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to... And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. Now, meanwhile, Marino with the incomplete pass. It was knocked away.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Get this one back to the 20-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And Marino cannot get away. He goes down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And he is going to have the Giants first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, Marino. And that one complete to Hodgins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll throw on first down with Marino. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. In motion, Slayton. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Wandale Robinson. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
The Giants now down 20-13, 2:19 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Draymond Jones in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Throwing here, Marino. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
And you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Marino to throw. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't
Hey, Nat, what's cooking?
I call with good news, Cap.
I like the sound of that. What kind of good news we talking?
Well, as we predicted, your play on the field this season has some high-profile brands looking to get you in their gear.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. The sneaker world has taken an interest in you.
Am I getting my own kicks?
I can see that in the future, but first, why don't you tell me which brand you want to rep?
Any athlete will be proud to rep this iconic brand. Sign me up.
Okay, great. Let's make this happen.
Natalie Day, coming through in the clutch. Appreciate you.
Keep up the good work.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Giants and the Dolphins, next on Madden Football.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi everyone, Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without... So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Now, meanwhile, Marino with the incomplete pass. It was knocked away. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
We all
often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And Marino's throw there incomplete. The Giants have 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick. He threw the interception last drive, and yeah, that's an issue, but if you think back to last week, it's an even bigger issue. He threw 4 picks in that game a week ago. So now he's got to try to fix things, and this drive starts out 1st and 10. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Marino sets up. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And now off to the races down the right side. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll go to Barkley again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now Marino to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They go play action with Marino. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Marino to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse.
But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Marino. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Marino's throw complete here to Waller. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Here's Marino. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10 now. Marino. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look play fake. Here's Marino. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Marino on play action. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he's brought down. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Marino. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, what a 1st half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. Marino will look to throw on 1st. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They're going to hurry back to the line now. out of the gun. It's Marino. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. On 1st and 10, it's Marino. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Marino. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Marino looks to toss it again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though there, I think they're going back to that well. Now, meanwhile, Marino with the incomplete pass. It was knocked away. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Marino will throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Marino. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued. Now Marino on 1st down. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, New York.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. An even 100 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. This 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field and is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
1st down, Giants.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Marino sets up. He'll find Hodgins there complete. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Marino. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. New York set to take the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. That throw by Marino, incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Marino to throw it. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, Marino with the incomplete pass. It was knocked away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Marino's 2nd down throw, incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Marino. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Again, it's Marino. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Barkley will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Barkley again. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Saquon Barkley. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. And now out come the Giants. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. They go play action with Marino. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Big swing by the Dolphins in 2022, acquiring Chubb from Denver in midseason. Only 2.5 sacks in 8 games with his new team, trying to get more consistency at the 2-time Pro Bowler in 2023.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And this is going to be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. New York set to take the field. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. Back to the air, Marino after the pick 6. To Barkley on the check down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Marino. And that one complete to Hodgins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Giants now down by 7, less than 90 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Marino to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Marino. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now it's Marino. Their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. The New York set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
and wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Marino on play action. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And they take a knee. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other.
It's the net.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4". They'll throw on first down with Marino. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. The numbers for Shepard in last week's game: 6 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. That one goes for 30 yards. From the shotgun, Marino. And this is going to be intercepted. Bills are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game. He threw the 3 interceptions in last week's ball game, and now on the opening drive here, he throws an interception. So a bit of a troubling trend. See if he can fix things. 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Barkley, inside handoff. He'll get this up to about the 44. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem turnovers.
He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. The drive will start with an option going left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now meanwhile, Marino with the incomplete pass. It was knocked away. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Marino to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. And New York set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now it's Marino. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Marino's incompletion on 1st down leads to 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to
And the Giants ready to come out now. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Marino. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 7. First down.
They go play action now. Marino. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Marino off of play action. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. On the draw, this is Barkley. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 4th down. Here's Marino. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. On 1st and 10, it's Marino. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10 now. Marino. Campbell making the catch. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down. Now Marino. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2nd and 10, Marino once more. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And that's complete to Shepard. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, New York.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. And quickly, they get to the line.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Now Marino looking to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's Marino. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but
their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Marino on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Saquon Barkley, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, it's Marino. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame. New York set to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Marino will throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Oh, this will be Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Marino's incompletion on first down leads to 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kaiir Elam makes a pick, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can all... New York ready to go again offensively. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer. They'll throw on first down with Marino. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Marino to throw it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Marino sets up. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Marino will look to throw on first. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go again with Marino. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And now out come the Giants. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. First down, Marino. Down, he backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow.
And the Giants ready to come out now. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Buffalo, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
now. Come on, just check go. Go, ready. Ready, get up. Set, ready, hunt. Set up, go. Ready. Set, hunt, hunt. Here we go. Let's go. Ready? Set, ready. Here we go, set, check, go. Let's go now.